All right, I'm here at IAAPA at Orlando's second day with Scott Drummond, the CEO of Party Center Software. So this is my opportunity to learn more about Party Center Software. You are a foundation sponsor, so I get to hear some of it, but tell us what's new at Party Center.
Party Center Software, we're releasing quite a few new features, better integrations with different platforms that our customers are using, from card systems to marketing systems. So really the future of the world is connecting. Like probably I've heard from 20 customers saying, we have 30 different systems, 7 different systems, 10 different systems that we're trying to use on a daily basis. Well, I wish these all could be one. And I said, well, they're never all going to be one, but we can make life easier. We can connect them up through APIs and through connections. So basically our job is, from here on out, is to try to find those facilities that need that help and connect them with the services that are available. So that's the big thing. And then our own features, you know, we have a new product called Headcount coming out, which is basically an RSVP waiver system, really great for trampolines and any of the parks that have a lot of parties and a lot of party attendees. So stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, I need to bone up on some of the statistics. I heard something like a certain majority of parties are booked from like 9 p.m. at night to 9 a.m. in the morning, but I don't remember what percentage that is.
The percentage shifts. So I mean, based on ours, it was like 60 to 65%, but it's constantly shifting. You know, that's booked basically after hours, 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. It depends on your region, it depends on your market, it depends on a lot of stuff, but basically a lot of your parties are booked after hours, and even not even after hours, booked online. I mean, a high percentage are moving to online, and even more staggering is the numbers that are moving from traditional laptop computers to what we consider mobile devices or tablet/mobile, where people are, you know, watching TV at the same time they're booking a party at watching Game of Thrones at 10 at night, right? So that the numbers have gotten staggering, up to 70-80%. They're no longer a 50-50 split. It's now, if you're not mobile responsive, if you're not mobile friendly, if you're not aggressive after that market for marketing and for sales, you're going to be losing out.
Tell me a little bit how upsell works on you know, on when they do it online, because some of the people still in the industry are asking me questions like, well, we don't get an opportunity to upsell if they book it online. Well, what do you say to that?
Well, that's actually kind of funny. You actually get twice as many opportunities to upsell when you do online. You can do it any way you like. I have a very particular method that I learned when I had my facility. Was I want them to book online, and online it introduces them to the exact products you want to upsell through pictures and descriptions, and it walks them through that intimate process, and they get to spend all the time in the world looking over everything. Now, sometimes they choose them, and statistically, there's about a 15 to 30% increase in add-ons depending on the type of party and the scale for online, meaning they'll book more, because when you're on the phone with a kid who's 17, 20 years old, oh yeah, whatever, what do you want? No, get off the phone, I'm busy, right? So they're not talking about the amazing pizzas and the amazing game card and go card. They don't say that. So with our software, it automatically upsells them. But the kicker, the reason why you get twice the upsell option is we believe heavily, and I know you do, and a lot of the people at foundations are big on, call the customer back. Hey, thank you for booking. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you. This is great. Billy's going to turn 10. Has Billy been before? You should come in and check us out. This is so exciting. We've got all this. Oh, I noticed that you booked one pizza, but you're showing that you're going to have 20 people coming. Right. I would really recommend you do 2 pizzas. Oh, and also our buffalo wing platter. Oh yeah, that I saw that on there. Is that good? It looked too spicy though. Well, we have a honey glaze, in fact. Oh, I didn't know that. There's $40. That's 10% increase in your party
that
price.
pretty much says it all.
Yeah.
One of the other questions throughout the industry is you are known, I guess, as the king company of online booking. Some other companies are trying to do the same. What do you have to say about some company who says we do everything, all the onlines, all the waivers, all this, all that?
Yeah.
What does that make you feel?
Well, I love it. I mean, I love competition. I love people challenging and bringing stuff out because, I mean, I don't know, as Americans, I just, you know, let's bring it on, let's do it. I love a healthy competition. I think it's important because if you're not challenged, you're just a status quo, you're just going to sit there and just, oh, we're doing amazing, and then somebody's going to come in and disrupt. I mean, we were a disruptor. We came in, people weren't doing online. It was all server-based, in-house 15 years ago, and we came in and we just blew it away. And we're expecting someone else to come try to do that. So what we're doing is we're trying to do that to ourselves. We're trying to find a product that will put our other product out of business, right? And so we've got things in the works to really do that. So we are number one for a reason, and it's because we focus on that party booking, party management, that execution. The other people, they have other things they're great at, and that's again why we integrate. We have companies that do exactly what we do, yet we have a majority of their customers using our product instead. Well, why is that? Because we're that good. And they have a product, they have a new product that came out that's even better, and people still aren't switching. There's a reason why, and we take pride in that. We continue. We don't sit back on our laurels. We keep pounding, we keep moving, and trying to make it better.
Well, I hope some of your passion, because it really comes through, I'd like it to rub off on me a little bit. It's really great to hear all that. Just unbelievable how that works. Can I ask you the bombshell question that everybody asks? And that is, how many systems, Party Center software systems, are out there in the world right now?
A lot. Yeah, we don't normally talk about the exact number. We're constantly growing. We've never not grown year over year. We're in like 7 or 8 or 9 countries, right? So our biggest plan is really to expand deeper and heavier into those foreign markets, getting into Mexico and getting into South America. So those are things that are right on our pipeline, and something that we're going to hit, I think, really hard next year. There's just a lot of fluidity in the markets with payments and everything, so we're trying to nail that down.
What are can you give us some ratio of whatever it costs to be a Party Center software customer for an entertainment center? What's their return on investment?
Yeah, that's interesting. So usually I'll say 1,000%. People are like, that's ridiculous, how could it be? Well, our product's so inexpensive. When you look at it, it's a few $100 a month. And if you have one party, right, in that example I just gave, it's a $200 party that booked a $40 buffalo wing. Well, $40 buffalo wing, that's a 20% increase in your party price from that one buffalo wing platter, right? So with that being said, your ROI, I mean, if you're not 200, 300, 400%, you're just not doing it right, or you're just super tiny. I mean, we've had really tiny locations that were they break even. Well, that's because they did 5 parties a month, right? And at $100, right? So they're in Podunk, wherever, So with any center that does even 10 parties a month or 15 or, at any sort of $100 to $300 price range, their ROI is going to be 200, 300, 400%. I mean, if it's a bigger center and they know how to nail the sales down and the upsells, I mean, it could be 3, 4, 5,000% ROI. So it's not a matter about cost. It's just a matter about whether or not you understand the value of online booking, the value of the system, and you want to do that. If you understand it, you do it.
I'm going to give you a question from left field here, because I'm always asked it and I try to study it. If you had to take an average number of parties per week that a center would do, like as a benchmark for, if you're below that, you're in trouble. If you're above that, you're average. What would that number be?
That's a kind of a loaded question. That'd be hard to say because, as you know, being in this industry and being one of the key experts, the disparity of facilities is so wide. You have 100,000 square foot places to 2,000 square foot. So, but it'd probably be a ratio of your revenue more than the number of parties. But man, if you're not booking 15 or 20 parties a week, maybe 10 a week, 30, 40 a month. I mean, it depends on what how big you are. If you're only 5,000 square feet, if you're booking 5, 6 on average, right? You got slow times or busy times. I had a small center when I started. We were doing 20 parties a week. Right now during the summer, we might have been doing 2, right during some of those key months. But you average it out, we were at 11, 12, 14 parties a week, and we did really well. Well, markets changed, things changed. We went to twice as big of a location. We didn't get twice as many parties, right? We only maybe got a 30, 40% bump. But so, yeah, it depends. I mean, if somebody has a question and they're wondering if their revenue in their parties are similar, I mean, we have those facts and stats that we provide to people like you and news, and because we have that data through our analytics to show what people are doing, and we want them to be successful. And if we see a customer who is not quite performing, we have a whole division of our company that they're just designed to help. They're called customer success managers, and they look and they actually find customers. We call it our unhealthy, but it's basically anybody we're concerned, like if you're not really growing, we put you on a list and find out why. What do we need to do to make you successful?
Awesome service. Yeah. Well, Scott, this has been very informative.
Thank you.
Thank you again for your passion.
Thank you for all your work.